Hello and welcome, and I'm just quickly searching for a suitable friend unit for this quest that we're about to do. A lot of Leos right now, even though boards are finished. Bit strange. Oh, there we are. That's an Ardyn. I'll have a look at this then. Oh, no boards. Well, Ardyn may have done nothing wrong, but you have certainly wronged me by hosting a friend unit with no boards. I don't care how new they are, it's unacceptable. I guess we'll just go with the Aranea. Anyway, I think... yeah, brothers is fine. Let's begin. So this is a bit of a weird one. Zannen loves single target fights, but there is a prevailing issue with this first wave. There are 3 targets, so we'll see how that translates. It's also nice to bring back Dash again. Love to see it. Like the devs decided shortly after releasing Dash to have everything absorb Thunder for some bizarre reason, so I've just not been able to use him, despite him being a very good pairing with Zannen. But anyway, he's particularly good here because this first wave is just a lot of physical damage, which he can, of course, reduce. And then Ifrit in wave 2 is magic, so you can essentially spam skill 2 with Dash. And yeah, you should be good. Instead of having to split them up and maybe not have enough like for a certain part of the fight, you just spam one, then spam the other in the next wave. So yeah, this Noctis mannequin is particularly nasty. He loves throwing out the Armiger, but we're Bash, so we don't care, pretty much. What's also nice is Zannen can dispel the buffs from Noctis, Lightning. Lightning will just bring them back, but Noctis doesn't spam Armiger, so you can get rid of that. And of course Lock. But as much as there's no danger, I do need to be wary of burning out, and of course reaching the turn limit, which I believe is 100. In particular because of course Zannen is all single target focused. He's not particularly effective in this wave, but he's doing good for now, getting rid of their buffs and just churning out a bit of output. Jesus Christ, these paralyzers, man. That is some crazy... I haven't really commented on it, but goodness me, we've had so many at this point. Okay, looking like that's coming to an end. Yeah, we're all in the death down streak now. That is to be expected, of course. Get rid of your buffs. Worth noting, of course, Ifrit has several buffs that can be dispelled also. So if you're not using something as safe as Bash, getting rid of his bravery gen, and I think it's an attack buff. We'll find out later on. But that is of course useful. So yeah, we're going to sub out Zannen here and use Aranea to just sort of speed things along. Nice bit of AoE damage. This person has adopted the 1-star spear, I gotta respect it. I suppose it does have a sort of nice little aesthetic with the costume, but it is a bit strange, to be sure. Nice little launch. Yeah, the one I'm most worried about with Burnout is Dash. You can't really... His HP plus is nice, but there's not too much battery in this comp, so it's not being fully utilised. Then at the same time, you can't spam his abilities too hard, or else you're literally just going to run out by the quest's end. Yeah, goodness me, the damage they're doing with Barsh and Desh is kind of nuts. So this should probably finish the wave off. Perfect. So now we can sub Aranea back out and allow Cyan to do the rest of the work. So I'm not particularly worried about his opening move. It's probably not going to be a HP attack. So we can hold out on the lock application from Barsh. Get some very nice damage in there. Oof. All is well, though. I suppose I'll Bushido Dragon next to avoid another break like that. Here we go, Max Brave. There we go. Oh shit, do I have Oh, they are magic. I guess... Wait, do I still have... Ah, okay, I do. I still have the physical resist. Let's adjust that quickly. I thought his damage was a bit high. There we go. That should sort things out now. We'll reapply the LD. So this is the part where we're in no danger at all for the remainder of the fight. It's just a long way to killing him. As you can see, quite a lot of HP. Can HP attack here. Nice bit of battery, and we don't really need to burn the use because we're so close to the X charge. So yeah, Ifrit just hitting for pitiful damage on Barsh, a mere 500 per hit. Goodness me. Turning the Brave reduction on then. Doing good for uses with Cyan. We got another turn with him, so I'll throw out the plasma strokes while I can. Well, there's not much danger, although really, even without the reduced damage, it's not a particularly big deal. So we'll just HP attack. You should... Oh, never mind. I was about to say you should recover Brave enough to break and then get the reduction, but that double paralyze certainly is helpful. Oof. Very nice instant here. So yeah, let's just start dumping these. Now the lock debuff is gone, but it's doing an all attack, so it's not a big deal, so I can perfectly refresh his lock and his HP damage reduction. It's another all attack for him though, so I could, if I wanted, stall it off another, but then Bash wouldn't soak the damage. So we will reapply here. It's not like we're suffering in the uses department with him. Getting it down to about half now, so doing okay for turns. I think at some point I'll stop reapplying the speed buff to Zannen to avoid instances of getting, say, 99% X charge and things like that. I want to kind of just have him rotate smoothly through his kit and not burn out as fast. Nice little launcher. Doesn't do much to pad the damage, but it gives Desh a nice HP plus turn. Though even then I may consider the LD. Damage still looking good on Zannen. I think we will LD here. It's the last one. But it's just nice to have the odd paralyze here and there. The death down is also helpful for everyone except Zannen, who ignores it completely. Oof. Still taking breaks, man. God damn. Not sure if it would be worth summoning now. Running out of some of the buffs there. Do have to be a bit wary of that. Right, so we'll have enough pace on Bushido Fang, I think, to get another turn out. Or maybe not. That's fine though. Another paralyze coming in, so yeah, we may as well just start this. Get some nice battery from Ruin Impendant. Not particularly amazing, but we can now dump the last of our plasma strokes with no danger of taking more damage than we would like. The issue here is if I use my X, I'm going to waste a summon turn, so I will hold off. We'll get that last plasma stroke out. So yeah, we're doing pretty on the fence, I would say. I would say we were doing pretty good earlier, but not even in the red yet. That is concerning me a little. We may not reach the required turns. That would be most disappointing. I suppose I don't really upload the failed runs, of which sometimes there are many. For example, Machina Chaos, I originally brought 0-3 Galuf in place of Zack, but it ran over the turn count by about 1 or 2 turns. Very rough, but didn't make the cut. It's a lot of runs like that. I like to just, you know, experiment and throw other units with Zannen. And if it doesn't work, I just bring out the big boys, the synergy. Yeah, we're good for turns so far. 73. 100 limit, so it's plenty of time. Dangerously low with Desh. Still, even though it's in the red, it's still a good chunk of health left, but I think we can do it. I think with the battery from Barsh, it should pan out nicely. I will HP attack this rotation with Zannen though. Attack the break, but Barsh is Barsh, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get another turn with Barsh, so I want to reapply the lock here. We'll shave that a little bit. It'll set me up for the X then. It's not like Barsh is in any real danger again because of the LD effect. It'll just heal him right back up to last stand threshold, but why suffer the trouble? Do another HP attack here. That was weird. I broke him, and then the turn overtook Zannen. That was it's very unusual, but no matter. Ten turns to go, roughly. Desh will be able to get an X out and several HP pluses before this quest ends. Zannen has a full rotation. I still have the C65s, which is good. I'll dump those when it's necessary. So I get the X out here. We'll see if this is enough. Oof. Red is basically gone. Let's see. So we'll, for good measure, screenshot, of course, because I feel like this will be it most likely. Oh dear, he doesn't get the finish. How unfortunate. Oh. We'll laser him to death. Very nice. Yeah, quite tight there with the turns, but I think we're probably good for score, right? Surely? Most of the time, Chaos these days is more of a turn bottleneck than a score one. And there we are. All requirements met. Thank you once again for tuning in and providing your company. And until next time.